Give it to me, baby. I wasn't expecting the story to go so dark so quick.
Someone's going to get a spanking from Roxanne any minute.
I've been so bad recently. God, why has it turned into a riddle?
It's Aleesha Hansel.
That is illegal anywhere in the EU.
Illegal?
Illegal? Anywhere in the EU.
Fuck Hello and welcome to Bottoms Up with Alan Carr and Lee Peart.
Yes, we're the pair that treats self-control like an optional extra. So grab yourself a large drink and join along with us. We always start with a welcome drink, don't we, Alan? And this one's been sent to us. We usually choose it, but we've been sent it by the Bativo team. Now, I have seen this bottle around. It's very eye-catching, I will have to say. It looks quite fancy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a botanical aperitivo.
And it's non-alcoholic.
Yes, yes.
So if you want a little bit of a substitute, and there's many people who watch and listen who say they don't drink, but is it 0%?
0%,
oh, so
48 calories every glass, British apple cider vinegar, wildflower honey, fructose, my favourite, water, rosemary and thyme. My God, my favourite detectives. Gentian root, wormwood leaf and orange zest.
Oh, wow, all right. Okay, so let's have a taste of this. So it's saying it's herbal, it's bittersweet and it's citrus. Neither of us have, this is 1 part Bativo, 7 parts soda water, poured over ice with a squeezed orange wedge, stir and taste to. Now, what are you? Oh, okay. I'm going to say that is, years ago, I went to an event and I tasted Aperol for the first time, Aperol and soda.
Yeah.
And it was before Aperol Spritz actually got invented. And it was this event, it was Manchester Diary Party. That was where I might have told this story before. That was when David Guest, I sang karaoke and he asked.
David Guest
was there and asked, who am I signed with? I said, what do you mean? He said, who's your record label? I said, David, it's karaoke. And I sang Common People by Pulp, and he asked me who I'm.
He could have signed you up.
I know.
But you know, I've got one of Liza and David Guest's wedding gifts in my house.
Oh, he always has to top trumpet, doesn't he?
Sorry.
I thought I had you there one day.
No,
What's the gift?
Yeah, I did a show with David Guest and he gifted me Friday Night Project one of Liza's chandeliers. Not chandeliers, candelabra, sorry. So I always get those two mixed
I
up.
wondered why you had candles hanging from the ceiling.
I always get Cafeta and Cafetier mixed up as well.
Oh, yes.
Can't go back to that Starbucks. No, so he gave me candle, but it's weird because it's only one and I feel like he needs another one and I don't want to ask him.
Well, you can't.
Yes, he has died. It did look a bit bad turning up at the funeral. Hello, where's the other one? But that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that is cool. I've never seen that. But next time...
I gave it to my mum. I gave it to my mum and dad.
Oh, right, okay.
So in Northampton, there is a little corner of Northampton that has like Liza and David Guest's wedding gift.
Well, I always found it like fascinating that Martine McCutcheon was one of the bridesmaids.
Yes, it was very strange, wasn't it?
Going back to the Bativo, I was going to say, just circling back, it tasted like the Aperol and soda that I had there before at Spritz. So I wondered if you got a non-alcoholic, like fizz, you could have the equivalent of an Aperol Spritz.
Yeah. For me, it lacks a bit of a kick.
It does, but if you are going non-alcoholic on that, I would say that is nice because it gives you that nice little, you feel like you're having a cocktail with that.
But I think they've put too many fruits and herbs in that. It's like motorboating a hanging basket. You know, you're like, what is this now? You know, I don't like to be surprised when I have a drink. I expect every mouthful to be the same as the last bloody mouthful.
Well, I will say that they have sent a recipe booklet as well. So there are different ones, and you can do a kind of similar to like a white Negroni. I'm not sure if the hanging basket is included in the recipe booklet, but I quite like it. But I like that. If you like,
you like an orangey thing, this is too
if you
orangey,
like a bit
I
herbal,
don't like it too floral.
Yeah, no, I do like that. So it's all depends on taste. So thank you to Bativo. Well, I want to do a shout out, and thank you so much to everyone who has been getting involved in messaging us at Bottoms Up Show or emailing us bottomsup@listen.co.uk. I'm going to give a shout out to Lara. Lara has saved our skin.
What happened?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. Get a message from lovely Lara saying, just to let you know, on the pod follow link, so you've got a link on one of the socials, if you click listen on Spotify, guess where it took us to? Guess where it took Lara to?
Where?
When they clicked the link to watch Bottoms Up. Another rival Bottoms Up.
No.
I'm fuming about it. And guess what? It's all about porn.
No.
It's porn.
So what did she hear? Like,
That was us drinking the wine.
Yes, yeah.
No, it took a OnlyFans episodes. It's some Keith and Darren, is it? Keith and Darren or someone? It was the wrong link. People have been directed to Bottoms Up porn.
My God.
Because you know our worry when we named it Bottoms
Yes,
Up
there's
was...
also that. So there's a rectal podcast called Bottoms Up as well.
Yeah, I know. So I think we've really fucked it with the name, to be honest.
Well, no pun intended. I bet they heard us go, oh, that Alan Lee, I knew they were friends, but not like that. Oh my God, well, hopefully we got that rectified.
Good one.
Yes.
You've peaked there.
God, I need a cigarette after that. If you know anyone who wants to get married, because obviously, you know, I bought my castle now,
Yeah,
and I
yes.
want it to be a venue, and I was thinking it is perfect for weddings. It's like something out of a movie. It's like a Disney castle,
Yeah,
you know. It's
well, it
like
is.
if you want a Hollywood wedding, then my
Yes.
castle's perfect for you.
A movie wedding, a film wedding. The thing is, with weddings, okay, my main
I'll
thing
give
is...
you a good prize.
Well, you better. I would be offended if not. But what I was going to say is weddings. Firstly, I want it to be a party. I think the best kind of weddings is party first. But I think we have a skewed vision of what weddings should be because of films. I think films and stuff you've seen on TV make you think it needs to be the grand thing. And actually, I sometimes think less is more, you know?
Really, less is more.
Yeah.
I wish you'd thought that when you put that jacket on.
Okay.
I love the buttons. They're quite elderly. Is it mother of pearl?
For anyone not watching this, I've got pearl.
You're the lucky ones.
I knew you'd start on this. I walked in today and I said,
Listen. If you're not watching, he's wearing what colour would you call that? Yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Yellow, quite a bright yellow, and then mother of pearl buttons.
We want to talk about yours? That looks like you've put some pink socks on a white load and a green load, and it's all run into one. If you want to start having fashion critique, God, we're starting to be mean to each other. I think we need alcohol.
We did. I mean, yeah.
That's what happens when you start with
Just put me in a right bad mood. Because then the thing is with movies and stuff, I was thinking the other day, it happens a lot in American films, like kids climbing up the tree, teenagers, and getting into the girls' scene. We never get that in England, did you?
Oh, what? Yeah, like when the mum's like, night, sweet dreams. It's like, night, mum. And then the duvet comes off. She's fully clothed. Bay window goes up.
We never have that.
And then like a really kind of hunky guy's like, hey, is she gone? Great.
Yes.
And then they're in bed and then she...
Oh my God, who needs that porn link?
No, but it is all that.
What's in this?
And then she's like, quick, my father's home. Oh no. And then you're like, yeah, it's a lot. That never happens.
No. And do you know what happens in the movies that never happens to me in real life? You know, when they put the towel around them, I can never tie up that knot bit in the thing.
Oh, well, you
do
know.
You ever do that?
Yeah, no, I do that, but you know what I like to do? And it's a bit, I like to do it over my breasts. I like to do like the woman version of it. I've always done that. It drives you more.
Well, because I like to have it up like that.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, to keep my lots of hair.
Yeah, Norma Desmond.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, I also like it when people...
Towel etiquette. I mean, we don't really talk about that a lot, do we? Towel etiquette.
Well, you can tell this podcast's been going for a little longer than we thought of towel. How do you do your towel etiquette?
Please, bottoms up. How do you do your towel? No, but can you do it round?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
What am I doing wrong then? Do I need like a bulldog clip or a stapler?
No, you just...
My gunt.
No, you just like tuck it under.
I just never, it always seems to come undone, especially when there's a man with a parcel. Oops.
That's why you're banned from Amazon. No, I was thinking with the films, drinking. They always do this. Let's say that this is a strong drink. They get home from work, they drink the drink. And they always grimace, don't they? It's like, you know.
But also, what about those English thrillers in the UK? Someone's got a high-powered job. The woman comes in, large glass of wine, and she tips something like that, and then she's emailing. After that, she's like, hey.
And it's always on the kitchen island, isn't it?
Yes.
Get home from work.
But if I had that much wine, and then they go on the phone, hi, yes, buy, sell, make it happen, find out who the killer is. Find out.
You'd ring up the next day, I found out who the killer was, but I was so pissed I'd forgotten.
Yes, I know. Yeah, it's just not real, is it?
No.
It's just not real.
And I like pills.
And going shopping.
I like shopping while I'm on pills. No, when they, she's like, need the pills, got the pills. Oh, the pills have all spilled out onto the table. And then they're like, sliding down the door.
That I've never done that. When I've been dumped, gone.
Yeah, slide down the door.
That's never happened.
But you know what? Do you know what I like the most out of films?
What?
And I remember, I think it was a guy who did this. I can't remember the name, so I feel bad. Someone can maybe put this in the comments. But where he used to like parody people in films. It gets in the taxi. And there's this high-powered woman who's just left her life and left everything to start a new life. She sits in the back of the cab. She's looking out the window. The taxi driver goes, "Where to, Mom?" And she goes, "Home." "I'm going home." And then the credits roll. Bye. End of the film.
You're lucky to get a taxi driver to go, Leicester Square. Leicester Square. It's a square.
Yeah. The taxi driver's like, right.
Oh, right. Well, listen, this is growing on me.
And you know what? Thank you to Petivo. I like it because I like that kind of bittersweety taste. Very nice. If you want a substitute and you don't want that hangover in the morning and you want to remember who the killer is in that movie, then you should have a Petivo.
Yes.
Bottoms up.
You're sliding down a door. You can't find home and you've got a towel wrapped around your tits. This is for you.
And as that porn podcast would say...
Oh, no, sorry. Bottoms up. This segment is brought to you by Bird's Eye's best ever fish fingers, which are now even more crunchier. Yum! Right, come on.
Right, so what we're doing here, Alan, we are making... no, I don't need bread. I've got brioche, babes.
You got brioche?
Yes, because the challenge is, for anyone listening, we are making our own versions of a fish finger sandwich, right?
And you're going for brioche?
Courtesy of Bird's Eye, because I'm going a bit bougie with it, all right?
I think you've made a big mistake.
Why?
I'm
just for a nice bougie... fish finger butty, all right? And now, I will say this, you've got to take this seriously, babes, because...
Listen, I grew up on fish fingers. This is the best ever. I remember on Saturday afternoon, we'd sit down and watch the wrestling. Me and my mum in Northampton.
I loved wrestling.
I love wrestling.
What did you like?
No wonder we're gay. So, me and my mum, we would sit down, we would have a gorgeous fish finger sandwich. We would have mushy peas, curry sauce, and crisps.
All right, so, well, I'm going a little bit different. I don't have that memory. So I'm going, obviously, with your Bird's Eye fish fingers. Oh, you can even feel the crunch there, actually.
I know.
So, and I love a bit of crunch. I think with sandwiches, crunch is key. So I'm going to elevate the crunch slightly. from the fish finger, pardon my reach, with a crispy shallot, a pickled
Would you like a
shallot.
gherkin?
I love a gherkin.
Well, I'm putting a gherkin on here. Like, it's basically like fish finger lasagna.
What, you're layering it?
Yeah.
Now, I will say, the reason I said take this seriously is because, Lady in the Tramp.
I'm the lady.
Well, make of that what you will. So, the reason I'm saying take it seriously is because this is a challenge. We're trying to find the best fish finger sandwich.
And we're up
courtesy
against
of
the
Bird's
Buckleys.
Eye.
I mean, they are, when they see this is curry sauce, crisps, gherkin, lettuce, everything.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go a little bit different. I'm going for a more bougie sandwich here. So
What's that? Is that
this
pesto?
No, it's dill sauce. Because I think the dill will really elevate it there. So I've got a couple of pickled shallots on there to add to the crunch of the bird's eye fish finger.
You know what you need to do? Drizzle some lemon.
No, don't ruin my sandwich.
It is lemon.
No, I don't want lemon. That's
You have lemon with fish.
what do you... Don't... Why have you soaked it in lemon? You are trying to sabotage me.
Everyone has fish with lemon.
Yes.
And do you have a bit of curry sauce?
No.
Okay.
Come
on. No. You've
I
gone
take
too
this
far.
seriously.
You've gone too far.
Do you want the Buckleys to win? You're going to cut into that there. Oh my God, I can hear the crunch. Here we go. Well, I think I'm going to eat one half of mine now.
No, you have mine.
One half,
Yeah.
and then you have one half of mine.
That's curry sauce and mushy peas with a bit of gherkin.
Okay, here we go. Let's taste this.
That's really nice.
Yes, and you got the crunch there, but you got double crunch with the shallots as well.
I love this a lot. Can you taste the curry sauce?
I have to say, yours is delicious. I wasn't expecting it to be,
Well,
but actually, and I love the addition of the gherkins.
do you know what? We need someone impartial to judge. Do we have a judge here? Someone who can taste?
You had me with the gherkins. I'm sorry, it's Alan.
Now, I will have to say, either way, I'm a massive fan of crunch, and I think the bird's eye just adds that, but elevate it. So if you are looking to elevate your sandwich, try Bird's Eye best ever fish fingers. Bottoms up.
Oh. Our next guest has come back. Hurrah! And boy, do we need her. She really knows her grapes from her guesswork. It's Aleesha Hansel.
Thank you.
Aleesha, I can't remember whether I said this last time, but Aleesha Hansel, a great name.
Is it? Do you think so?
I always think like the X Factor.
Aleesha Hansel.
You know?
Oh, my ruddy God.
I'm
It's
gonna-
Aleesha Hansel.
Oh, say Rachel Adadeji.
Rachel Adadeji.
Yes.
I am going to record that on my phone and have that as my
As your
ringtone. That's amazing. Oh,
Aleesha,
thank you.
answer the phone.
I like it because it's an A, so it means I'm at the beginning of things. But I always didn't know if it was a bit like meh. But thanks. That's really-
Aleesha's not Mer. Alan is. Alan. What
But
boring
you're
name.
also at the beginning of the, register.
I thought you were going to say awesome. But then you went, but you're awesome. I was like, yeah, also at the beginning.
What would you want to be called if you weren't called Aleesha? Have you ever thought?
Okay, so you remember when we were a bit younger and we used to be on like chat rooms when we were teenagers and we shouldn't have been?
Yeah.
Talking to, grown men that our parents didn't know about.
No.
I wasn't expecting the story to go so dark so quick. I was expecting Mary, Joan, Jill.
I always used the name Roxanne on that. Because I thought it was quite a sexy
Yeah, it is a
Roxanne.
sexy name. Roxanne.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
When it was like ASL. No, not, yeah.
ASL, age,
that's-
sex, location.
Exactly. Yes.
No, sex as in, so you would, if someone said ASL to you, right, with Alan, you'd say 49, M, male.
Male.
And location.
Sex, please.
That's what the old men wanted you to say.
Aleesha, this is...
Sorry. You have plied me with wine before.
Yeah,
to be honest.
thank you, Roxanne. Roxanne, can we have Aleesha back, please?
Mild mannered Aleesha by day.
Roxanne by night.
I could see that. Your alter ego.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Although I'm currently, I'm back with a new fringe and something new to tell you. So I do feel like I'm channeling my inner Rick James more than Roxanne. So,
So we've got Aleesha, we've got Roxy, we've got Rick.
You do. It just look a little... It does. Yes. And as Rick James would say, give it to me, baby. Roxanne.
Oh, no, it's not
That's the right
bottoms up the musical.
I will say it is rosé season,
It is.
and I am very pleased to see 3 bottles of, I will say, different shades of rosé. So what are we doing today? What are you going to teach us?
So I know you love a Pale Provence. So I'm going to start you off with one of these, and then I'm going to move you over to rosés that hopefully you'll like, but just so you can learn a little bit and venture out in time.
That's what
First
we
question, is a Pale Provence like that essentially white dressed up as rosé? Is it like
A little
is it
bit.
like a gay white wine?
That's for you to say, not me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, let's get her cancelled. Yeah.
So there are kind of 3 main ways that rosé can be made. So the main way is called maceration. And that's when the juice of any grape is always clear and
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
the colour from the skin.
Yes.
I might have told you this
I think I
also.
remember this. I think I remember this.
So to get a rosé, you just leave the juice in contact with the skin for 12 hours to 24 hours, depending on how deep you want it. So that's maceration. Then we've got one called sagné, which is a fancy French word for bleeding. And basically that's when they're making a red wine, but then they bleed off a little bit in order to keep that red wine, to make that red wine more concentrated. And then the stuff they've bled off, then they can use as a rosé.
Oh, so like the remnants. of
Remnants. So
like
that
a
one's not
bog off.
always,
Bog off, isn't it?
that one's not always as good of a quality. Then you get blending.
Is it a bit like you've got like cuts of meat? You've got like
Exactly.
the cut,
Yeah. And they wouldn't have even used it, but since the popularity of rosé has become so big, now it's like a 2 for 1. Yeah, exactly. A bog off.
Oh,
Yeah.
So is that wet method maybe a little bit cheaper
Yes,
and a little bit
exactly.
nastier?
Yeah.
Because the thing with me, and you're the same, sometimes when we go to a restaurant and order a drink or a bar or something, I won't ask what the price or where it's from. I'll say, can I have a look at the colour of it?
Yeah.
Because I am driven by that.
Someone's in the naughty corner. Someone's got to get a spanking from Roxanne any minute.
I've been so bad recently.
I should never have mentioned that story.
So that's bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not the best.
No.
And then we've got blending, which is literally red wine and white wine put together. That is illegal anywhere in the EU.
Illegal?
Illegal. Anywhere in the EU.
People used to do that at uni. They would just pour in a white and a red.
delightful.
Yeah,
Isn't that a sangria? Isn't sangria red and white wine?
No, I don't
No,
think so.
it's like red.
There's a white
wine and like
sangria, it's-
Oh, that's
soda
what I'm
and
getting
stuff.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Sorry, love.
So it's illegal anywhere apart from Champagne and in what we call the New World, so like Australia
Yeah,
or
we've
America.
learned
and
about
places
that.
like that. Yeah, I know. So
So,
let's start
I'm
with the
guessing that
one
this one isn't Sagnia, is it?
No, this is a beautiful
maceration.
rosé from a winery that I absolutely love called Mirabeau, and I love them because
It's nice.
they do such amazing things when it comes to environmental causes.
Oh.
And they're all involved in like regenerative viticulture. And I always think, I know it's a little boring and a little whatever, but I just think we drink wine in such like, a place of happiness that it shouldn't, the making of it shouldn't cause anyone sadness. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, that's true.
So I always want
nice.
wine to have a...
What, the story or the wine?
Both.
I'd switched off, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I'm joking.
So this is delicious. How, what retailing do we know?
It's £16.
Just clarifying here, the skin of this, the skin of the grapes, probably not that much contact.
Exactly.
And how long then are we saying?
Like 12 hours maybe.
Oh, really? That quick?
Yeah, maybe 24 at tops. Just enough to pull some of the phenolics, so the colour and the flavours and a little bit of the texture, but keeping that fresh acidity that you know and love in a rosé.
Would you say there's like wine can be in fashion and stuff? Because obviously, like, the sun's come out, you see people there, I'm gagging for a rosé, this is the time. Is there any, like, is there trends at the minute with wine and rosé? What's happening?
You might be surprised, actually, that obviously rosé in summer is a thing, but Christmas is the second biggest spike in rosé consumption. Everyone is drinking rosé at Christmas now.
I never have that at Christmas,
Yeah.
never.
Because honestly, rosé is the best, like, if you don't know what to pair with food wine. If you've got no idea, go for a rosé. You will be,
Really?
really safe. Because it's got like a little bit of the structure and fruit of a red, but the acidity and freshness of white. It works with so much food.
Do you know what? I'm thinking about it now. And if I was eating and I didn't want a red, but sometimes I don't want to, I suppose that is rosé is a bit of a meat in the middle, isn't it?
But are there any supermarkets or anything at the minute, you know, with summer season, where would you head to get your wine? Where would you get the best bargains on? Because we all like a bit of like a bargain.
Best bargains. Do you know what? I love the discounters are doing great things.
Yeah.
Aldi and Lidl do good things. You have to kind of be a little bit savvy and know what to look for, but they're always really good. And I do love a Waitrose. I think they're always consistently good.
Yeah. What about Tesco wines? Are they good?
Tesco, they're such a, like, you know, monster. They have so much power. They can bring in so many good bargains because of economies of scale. They are excellent.
Yeah.
Actually, we do tastings every autumn, winter, and spring and summer, and Tesco's is always the biggest. So we're tasting like 150 wines in one go.
Wow.
And that's like not even their whole catalogue. Yeah.
So go on then. So this is lovely, but we knew we'd like this.
I just wanted
this is the thing, but this is the thing about colour. We know you're at a restaurant. You've said this, but you're at a restaurant. He shows me this. He shows me Mirabeau, and he shows me a chapel down, which is slightly darker. I know, safe option. I'm going to like the Mirabeau.
Yeah.
But what if this is nicer?
Don't be a hater.
No, I'm not a hater.
I don't see colour.
Exactly.
I'm not. Okay, so we've gone from a Côte de Provence.
Yes,
We're
so
going to move
this
on
is Corsican. So I wanted to show you like a cool French cousin. That is how I feel about Corsican rosé. I love Corsican rosé. You know, they've got a very mixed history. They've got a bit of French, a bit Italian. They're in an island. The grapes they use represent just the vibe I feel about the island, which is like a little bit spicy, a little bit saucy.
Oh, right.
So you should...
I've not been to Corsica.
But nor have I, actually. I just feel like that's how it would be.
Sorry, just outed you. No,
Maybe,
me neither, but-
maybe Roxanne went.
This is a wine Roxanne would drink. I also want to try this, but I'm just going to bear with me.
Oh,
Okay,
right, yes.
so-
Okay, so you finished. Yeah, we don't do spittoons
There were no
here.
spittoons here. Okay. So
why did you just neck that?
because that was the Provence.
Oh, okay. No, I felt I was left out.
You'd already drunk yours.
No, I thought I wanted to neck that.
Oh.
You can do it and I'll re-pour you.
Go on.
Go on. Down it. Down it. Hey!
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah!
That is nice.
Very good.
Oh, God.
But
I can't do this. Right, go on. So what's it called?
So this-
Isola Mia.
So it's from the Isle of Bute. So they call it the Beautiful Isle. It's about Corsica. And I love it because it's got one indigenous grape, which is Chacarulo, I think it's pronounced, and Syrah. And both of them are they give spice and a little bit of texture. And I wanted to show you because I don't think you would have chosen this colour, would you?
No way.
It's darker than...
Don't like the label, don't like the colour,
Yeah.
don't like that thing on the bottle. It wouldn't have even reached my periphery.
Okay, give it a taste and tell me if it reaches your palate.
Well, I'm just
Are you
being
all right?
Simon Cowell. I don't like the label, don't like the font, don't like the colour. It's a no from me.
Give it.
Do you have anything else?
No. Give it a smell first, though. I want you to see if you can smell that spiciness and aromatics I was speaking of. In comparison to the Mirabeau, which is lovely, but it's a little more restrained.
Yes.
This is slightly more spice. Yeah?
No.
Tell me some flavours you're getting.
No, okay. It's that for me, like you said, restrained, that doesn't really have a smell. I'm trying to work out what the smell is. It's different, but not in a nasty way. Do you think that I've never really smelled anything like this.
Yeah, I can get spiciness from it.
There's something there that's sort of tickling the nose.
Yeah, perfect. That's the indigenous grape. And Syrah is also known for like red fruits and black pepper. So I just think this is, what do you think?
It's not too fruity.
That's so nice.
The spiciness.
But I think a lot of the time what people want in a Provence or what they're looking for that they love in a Provence is like the freshness, right? It's the acidity. And I do think even though this has got a little bit more texture and a little bit more flavour and spice, it still does have that acidity coming through.
Do you know what? I don't like it.
Fair enough.
I love it.
Oh! You got me! You got me! You really did. That was another Simon Cowell thing. Didn't he used to do that?
Yes.
No, okay, I do like it. What I don't like is, and I think you taught us this, about the lightness and the texture in your mouth. It's slightly heavier than the pale.
Yes.
And I think with a rosé, I quite like that feeling of like, almost like I'm drinking water.
Yeah, that is what we call in the trade
Alkalis.
A poolside wine.
A poolside
Yeah,
wine.
that's what we call it. So you don't have to think about it, you just have to drink it. And I like those too, but sometimes you want something, if you were eating...
I was going to say, with a meal, this might be a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
That's, when you're sat by the pool in Corsica.
Exactly.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
A girl can dream. And is that quite Corsican wine is like that a lot?
Yes.
Is it quite respected, Corsican?
It's very unknown. I would say in the wine trade, yes, people love it, but it's very unknown. But this is very typical for a Corsican rosé. It's one of my absolute go-tos, and it always surprises people if they come around my house and they're like, "Oh," and then they drink it and they have the same reaction.
Because when people write dilemmas in, a lot of people want to bring a wine to a party that maybe is a little bit left field. So that would be great because people are like, "This is a Corsican one that I love." You'd be like, "That, wow." So how much is this then?
£8.50.
Oh.
I know. It is value central in Corsica, honestly.
And I do think that is an important thing to maybe say, because I'm going to be honest here. If I saw a bottle of wine for £8.50, that might put me off.
Oh,
I know
would
that's
it?
because I would just assume that the cheaper would not be as nice, and I think that's just something in my head. Whereas actually I've tasted that and it's delicious, and I need to probably be a little bit less snobby about that.
I have to say, you are the first person I've ever come across with that viewpoint. I'm sure others do share it, but that's so interesting.
Who
to hear
doesn't
from
want
you.
cheap wine?
Yeah.
No, well, yes, I don't, because I sometimes equate cheap wine to bad hangovers.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is my worry.
Okay, interesting.
But then we talk about Whispering Angel, £20 a bottle, and I've had some stonking hangovers.
Headaches.
Yeah. All right,
Right,
so
shall we neck
finish up your
this?
glasses.
Yeah.
Yes. Go on then.
You're making that grimacing face that you said they didn't do in the films.
Yes, you've just done what you said. Yes. You say yes.
Have you two had some sort of weird fucking thing without me?
Fucking, excuse me, language please. Family podcast.
We're not on Keith and Darren's bottoms up now. Because you two are all little mean girly over here. Maybe it's the rosé. Crack open the next one and get this over with.
I am never coming back.
Would you say
Sorry, that was Roxanne.
This episode of Bottoms Up is brought to you by Tilda Rice, the UK's favourite rice brand. Lee, sometimes making dinner can all end up a little bit tragic, can't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And often I'll just rummage at the back of the fridge. I try and find something. But I do like to actually enjoy dinner. And I like to sit down, plate up, and pretend I've got my life together.
And that's where Tilda comes in. You see, they've been going for over 55 years. They're proper experts. And you know their basmati rice? They age it for up to 18 months, so it's so soft and fluffy. No claggy nonsense.
Well, we do love a grain that knows its worth, and they've won great taste awards too. So you've got pure basmati to jasmine to their coconut or their pilau rice. She's a versatile queen.
I love that all the hard work is done for you.
Well, you would.
And their ready-to-heat packs are done in 2 minutes. So great if you want a quick lunch or dinner.
Or fueling post-workout. I'm full of all the good ideas.
So go on, elevate your dinner game and live like you mean it.
With Tilda Rice. Bottoms up. Right, come on then, Chapel Down. Now, Chapel Down, I will say...
Kent. I said Kent.
Well done, well done.
I said Kent.
Well done.
So, Chapel Down,
Yes.
I didn't know had a rosé because I like their fizz.
Yeah, their fizz is great, isn't there? Well, basically every English wine producer now does rosé, I would say, because it's so popular. And some even do red wine.
Ooh, the colour. It's given me a visceral response in my body.
I've told you not to judge before.
I know. But
So-
this is what we're learning.
I know. So the thing is, the reason I've showed you this, yes, because of the colour, but also we've got to think about where things are grown. So this is English. We are cool climate. And what does cool climate give us in a wine?
It gives us freshness.
Yay! Acidity.
I guess that.
Perfect. Acidity. And what did we say that we liked from the Provence and the Corsican?
The colour.
The acidity, yay!
God, why has it turned into a riddle?
Alan, Aleesha and Lee have 3 glasses of wine.
3 bottles of rosé.
They necked them all. How many did they have? Another 3. So go on. So yeah.
So even though the colour is dark, I'm hoping that you'll see that the acidity, because of the cool climate, is still there, which will hopefully mean that you'll like it still.
Okay.
All right.
And to be honest, I will say I am being a bit judgy on that, but comparatively, if I got served this, I would still think this was a pale rosé.
In the glass, it's not as dark, is it?
No,
as in the
but
bottle.
compared to that, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Give it a smell.
And is it like Kent as well? Because the chalky thing, yes.
You've done so well.
I know. White Cliffs,
Yeah.
Dover.
He was so good with the
That was
chalky
so
thing.
good.
Yeah,
So
he's like,
basically, the
"That's
chalky
really
thing.
The chalky thing.
So just to remind you,
Ground.
so the White Cliffs of Dover, obviously they are chalk, and that is the same soil as in the north of France. So yeah, very good.
Love
So,
that
south of
song.
England.
I mean, you've got that Birmingham twang, which we've talked
Yes.
about. Do you reckon Birmingham will ever have its own wine?
They do, babes. And actually, there is one I remember that I have had wines from and I've loved before called Halfpenny Green. But they even go all the way up, like Yorkshire, which is a really good sparkling they've had from there. And then even one in Scotland. But the wine is not drinkable from there yet.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
think, we talked about climate change, do you think eventually maybe it's going
Yeah, absolutely. It's just
Do you think Mr. Carr at his castle could have a little
you
vineyard?
could, actually.
Yeah.
You know, Scandinavia makes wine. So, if you look about the latitude. Yeah, latitude.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's about Scotland, isn't
Oh
it?
my God. Isn't it funny like a Birmingham
I know.
vineyards and all that?
Let me be your vineyard consultant for your vineyard.
Yeah, well,
that
I
you
don't
plant
have a vineyard, but you can come
Plant
and
it and I'll consult for you. Yeah. Which will just be me drinking lots of wine saying,
to my castle.
I would love to. I would love to.
You're more than welcome.
Do you know what? Actually,
Do you want
I
to
heard
get married? Not to me, but are you getting married?
Do you know, I am already married, but for various reasons, it had to be very small. So it was just me and my husband and 2 witnesses. And we did want a big party, but we couldn't. And we always said we'd do an anniversary party.
How long you been married?
That's a really good question.
Well, let us know when you know.
Only like 4 years or something.
Okay.
But come and get married at my
For my
castle.
fifth year anniversary,
Yes.
I would love that.
Oh my God, you're more
Because
than
my
welcome.
parents didn't see me getting married, or his parents didn't. So
really?
no, like no one. It was just like
Were they annoyed of that?
no, actually. Well, do you know who was the most, out of both of our parents? My dad was the most upset. My mom was like, about time. His parents did it, but my dad was the one that was
But you
most
know what?
upset.
I think, and I don't want to speak for your dad, but I know him very well. And
You hanging around with big black men just randomly.
yes. No, but I wonder whether sometimes fathers, are you the only daughter?
I am the only child.
He's
Yes.
probably thought, I can't wait for the day that I give my daughter away to someone. So maybe renewing your vows, you can include him in that.
Although we're not part of that patriarchy, so he's not giving me away.
No, okay, that's you're having a mare with this conversation, Lee, I'll tell you. God. I wish I was talking to Roxanne.
She's a bit
I miss
more.
her. Now listen, come on, focus. Chapel Down.
Yes.
What are we thinking about this? We've had a
So,
taste of it. The smell of it is this the most. I don't want to say pungent, but it's the most
Aromatic.
aromatic.
Excellent. Aromatic, intense, pungent, even perfect. So that is because of the grapes we're using. So this is Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier, which obviously are famous red wine. So it gives you that very red berry, a little bit of spice too. So you're feeling the fruitiness, but there should be some acidity there too.
This is nice. And
Are you being serious? You like it?
And do you know what? I saw the colour and I saw English rose, Ken, and I thought, please be nice, because we like to be patriotic here and like, come on, but it is. I would have that. That's such a good choice, wouldn't you?
I like it. I really do. I do think it is on the cusp. I will say.
100%. It's the fruitiest that we've had out of the fruit.
It's on the cusp for me, and it's just there. But yeah, really nice.
Oh,
but I do love Chapel Down as a brand. I've always loved their.
I'm so glad.
their
Again,
wines.
when we're talking about food, this one again will take it up a notch and we'll be able to go with like even barbecued.
How much does this retail at the Chapel Down?
£16.
Yeah.
So it's about the same. Well, just a little bit more than the Provence.
Yeah, okay.
But you've got to remember, we've got less land in England. It costs more for labour. So that's why English wines always tend to be a bit
Fair.
more
If you want to be a little
expensive.
bit patriotic than that,
Yeah.
that'd be nice for St George's Day.
Yes.
Mirabeau classic. Chapel Down patriotic. Isolamia horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, on that note, bottoms up. Well, thank you, Aleesha. And before you go, you're not just a wine expert. You are
I'm a fragrance founder.
a fragrance founder. I love that. I'm holding your candles in my hand right now. And I will say, it says on it, evoking Côte de Provence. We've got pink grapefruit, sea salt, and white moss.
Now, they're not like Gwyneth Paltrow's candle, is it?
Not quite, no. So it's all about...
I don't want to smell goop.
It's all about evoking the landscape and the culture of a region. And the region obviously happens to be wine regions in this case.
That's nice.
Thank you. So we've got, the pink grapefruit and the pink fruits for the rosé wine, but then we've got sea salt because it comes in from the Mediterranean, and then it's grounded with like sun-bleached woods.
Love it. Pink
Thank you.
Yeah,
Where
nice.
can you buy these from?
My website, so it's Ouverture, spelled the French way, London, ouverturelondon.com.
Aleesha, always a pleasure. Never a chore. Or should I say never a overture? Doesn't make sense.
I like it, though.
If you've enjoyed this episode of Bottoms Up, you know where to find us. Every Wednesday, a new episode is dropped on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.
And you know what really helps the podcast? It is leaving a review. It takes literally less than a minute, so please do that if you haven't already. Also, please get in touch with us. No question is too stupid at Bottoms Up Show or bottomsup@listen.co.uk.
Bottoms Up with Alan Carr and Lee Peart is a Listen production.
As always, do please drink responsibly. For more information, visit drinkaware.co.uk. Bottoms up!